Hello and welcome to Exotics Racing. This is Mike Benani once again out here at the end of our 1,800 foot long straightaway at our Las Vegas racetrack to show you our brand new off the showroom floor Porsche 991 Turbo. It's a 911 turbo body in the 991 model. It's a brand new model that they've got out. And with that, they've added some really cool, really smart features like these retractable air dam up front, retracts along with the spoiler as well. So there's a button on the center console inside the car. If you're headed to a racetrack, you just hit that button, the spoiler comes up, air dam comes down, gives you a little bit more downforce, a little less drag as you're going around the racetrack. 520 horsepower, 3.8 liter flat six turbocharged, fed to a 7-speed PDK gearbox, which gives all four corners of this car, all four wheels, all that power. So it helps you really launch out of the corners, launch down the straightaway. Incredibly fast car to drive, incredibly beautiful car to look at. Let's take a look inside, see what changes they made there. Now immediately when you get in this car, the first thing you're going to realize is that you're wrapped in some really comfortable, nicely bolstered seats that are going to keep you planted in them around the racetrack, but you can also sit in them comfortably around a road trip, whatever you need to do. Now the rest of the interior, classic Porsche, updated to match all the other current model Porsches that you'll see out there. Just classic, beautiful paddle shifters right here on the 9 and 3 positions on the steering wheel. So let's take this thing out on the racetrack, see what that horsepower feels like, give this thing a run for its money. Ready? Whoa, there we go. Yes, sir. Okay, 520 horsepower of 3.8 liter flat six turbocharged. It's a good thing. Very fun. PDK transmission, flawless as usual, just like all the rest of the Porsches that have come out in recent years through the corners. Very flat, very stable. I would still say, I mean, this is early preliminary thoughts here, but I would still say that if you want the best handling car, pick the GT3. If you want an exceptionally well-handling car with more horsepower, maybe pick the new 991 Turbo. Compared to the rest of the cars, perhaps a little bit uninspiring with the sound, but as soon as you get that throttle all the way down to the floor, who cares? It's incredibly fun to drive, incredibly easy to drive, incredibly easy to get used to, get the hang of. Confidence inspiring, this car. Ergonomics inside here around the racetrack are absolutely spectacular. Paddle shifters move with the wheel, which is really cool if you're using the proper 9 and 3 hand positions, although 95-99% of the time that we need to make a shift out on a racetrack, we're pointing straight anyway. Just comforting to know that those paddle shifters are right behind your hands constantly. Alright, enough with the small chat. Let's see what this thing can really do. It gets up there, 100 miles an hour, 106, 109, 110, 115, 16, 18, and on the brakes back down to 66, just like that. This car goes, this car stops, this car turns. Oh my goodness. I'll tell you what, with that all-wheel drive system, that turbocharged power plant, getting out of the corners, oh, it's good. Brand new Porsche 991 Turbo. It's going to cost you upwards of $160,000 by the time you're all done with it. But you can come out here to one of our racetracks, Las Vegas, Los Angeles, drive one of these things around a real racetrack for $349, 5 laps, $60 an additional lap after that. Take all the $60 you have lying around, check the couch cushions. You're going to want as many laps in this thing as you can possibly get. Come on out, drive our Porsche 991 Turbo. See for yourself. Hello.